Part 2. Wita. After day 30. They didn't wake up rescued. There was no magic waiting the next morning yet. No phone call offering everything back. Just thin mattresses on a borrowed floor. And silence. Naomi stared at the ceiling while the children slept, listening to the sound of someone else's house breathing around them. This was what rock bottom sounded like. Looked like. It was day 31. The day Marcus walked the neighborhood with printed resumes folded in his pocket. Naomi borrowing a friend's old laptop and sitting near a window for better signal. Job boards blurred together, entry-level, overqualified, all positions filled. She clicked anyway, applied anyway. By nightfall, her wrists ached. Day 34. The preschool teacher pulled Naomi aside. "We noticed she hasn't been bringing lunch," she said gently. Naomi's throat tightened. She promised it wouldn't happen again. Went home and cried, then called a food pantry she had once donated to. They gave her 2 bags, rice, beans, cereal. She carried them like glass. At least this would help for the next 3 days, she thought. Day 38. The college called again. Her oldest tried to be brave. "I can take a semester off if I need to." Naomi closed her eyes. "We'll figure it out," she said, even though she didn't know how yet. She wasn't going to let her child drop of school. Never, not on her watch. Day 42. Marcus finally got an interview. Warehouse supervisor, night shift, temporary. He wore his only suit, the one from their wedding. The sleeves were a little tight now. He still ironed it twice. Day 45. Naomi sold her wedding ring. Not because she wanted to, because rent for a single room required a deposit. She slid it across the counter and didn't watch them weigh it. Marcus held her hand outside for a long time afterward. 48. The teenagers started helping more. One walked neighbors' dogs, the other cleaned cars after school. They didn't complain. That hurt almost more than if they had. Day 50. Marcus got the job, temporary, minimum hours, but real. He came back smiling like someone who had remembered how to breathe. They ordered takeaway once, shared 1 box. It tasted like victory. Day 54. Naomi got an email. Interview, 2 days away. She read it 3 times, then sat very still, afraid to celebrate too early. Day 56. She borrowed a blouse, practiced answers in the mirror, smiled until her face ached, told herself she was still Naomi Carter, still capable, still worthy. Day 60. The answer came. Not the old salary, not the old title, but a start, contract role, health benefits, day shift. She closed the laptop and cried, not loud, just relief leaking out. They were still cramped into one room, still counting every bill, still miles away from the life they lost. But something had changed. They weren't falling anymore. They had stopped the slide. Naomi watched her children doing homework on the floor again. Different floor, same determination. Marcus squeezed her hand. "We're not done," he said. She nodded. "No," she whispered. We're still here." When some people think survival looks dramatic, it doesn't. Most of the time it looks like resumes and borrowed laptops and second-hand shoes and parents pretending they aren't scared. Part 2 isn't about winning back everything. It's about refusing to vanish. If you're watching this and you're inside your own day 31, keep going. The fall isn't the end. It's just the part no one prepares you for. Thank you for listening this far. Watch out for part 3. What happened in Naomi's former company where she was among those who were downsized will shock you. Subscribe to get notification, like and share. Life is unscripted.